Hello, this is my algal biofuel presentation. Algal biofuel is derived from microscopic algae. This algae grows at a very fast pace, making it a plentiful natural resource. They accumulate large amounts of natural oils during the growth process. These oils can then be converted into usable biofuel. Algae cultivation takes place in open water or facility tanks, which only require some basics: water, light, nutrients, and carbon dioxide. Through photosynthesis, algae is able to rapidly grow and produce algal matter that can then be converted into sustainable fuel. The production of this algae begins with using highly adaptable strains to ensure plentiful growth and then optimizing the growing conditions to ensure efficient oil production. Algae uses photosynthesis to convert the carbon dioxide, sunlight, and water into sugars and oils that fuel their growth. Once harvested, the algae goes into processing. The oils are extracted from the algae, then go through chemical processing, which can convert the algal oils into usable biodiesel. Algal biofuel is not widely available yet. It is still in the research and development stage, since the manufacturing process is too pricey to be widespread. Before algal biofuel can be more mainstream, lowered production costs and perfecting the growth systems is of larger importance. With continued technological advancements and innovation, there is hope that large-scale adoption to algal biofuel is possible in the near future. There is a large debate around the carbon footprint of algal biofuel production. Some researchers have found that algal biofuel can help lower carbon emissions because the algae absorbs CO2, which can offset fossil fuel emissions. On the other hand, other research shows that the overall algal biofuel manufacturing process can generate an even higher carbon footprint compared to traditional diesel production. Algal biofuel has the potential to boost the economy since it can grow and be produced in large quantities with very little intervention in small areas. It preserves land and resources, whereas traditional fuel production does the opposite. The main obstacle is cost. In the current economy, growing and manufacturing algae greatly exceeds the cost of traditional fossil fuel manufacturing. The Algae Biomass Organization has been a leading voice of the algae industry. They advocate for algal biofuel, policy education, and sustainable innovation across all sectors. Their efforts to increase public engagement have been deeply impactful, including global conferences and campaigns bringing together the general public with seasoned researchers, scientists, students, and professionals to open up dialogue about a sustainable future through algae. My personal analysis of algal biofuel has brought me to the understanding of just how impactful and beneficial mass production of it could be. The current state of our environment is basically begging for change, specifically sustainable change. And if we can produce a better fuel source that takes minimal production energy and replace the extremely harmful fossil fuels that are currently polluting and destroying our planet, then we must. The next steps to accomplishing worldwide application of algal biofuel is through a shift in priority at both a governmental and policy level. If algal biofuel is going to be a realistic alternative to fossil fuels, then it needs more public support and investment. Through increased funding, we could reduce production costs and advance research that can ensure algal biofuel sustainability. If funding weren't an obstacle, I would transform wastewater treatment plants into algae cultivation facilities that can flourish in the nutrient-rich wastewater. I would base these plants off of the ones that the Idaho National Laboratory has been researching. Their plants prove that algae can grow very well in wastewater while actually helping purify it. Once the algae has grown to the proper density, then it can be collected and converted into fuel. This system would help us produce a sustainable fuel source while reducing waste at the same time. I would also supply funding to support education about algal biofuel. This would include universities that are researching sustainable biofuels. I think expanding and supporting the incoming generation of professionals will empower students who want to ensure a sustainable future for all of us. The power to create change lies with students who are about to enter the workforce, which is why funding their education is essential for a successful and sustainable future. Here's a list of my references, and thank you.